Kenya, Your Excellency Anna Maria Bernini, Minister of University and Research, Honorable Julius Migos Ogamba, Cabinet Secretary of Education, Madam Beatrice Inyangala, Principal Secretary, Higher Education, Professor Shaukat Abdul Razak, Principal Secretary, Research, all invited guests. Your Excellency, before the signing of the memorandum, maybe just to give us a very brief scope of why we are here, allow me to invite the Cabinet Secretary, Education, Honorable Julius Migos Ogamba, to just make some brief statements before we continue. We can give him a clap as he approaches the stage. Welcome, sir.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, my colleague, the Minister for Education and Research for the Republic of Italy, the Excellencies here present, allow me to ride on the protocols that are already established. Your Excellency, today's purpose of being here is for us to sign a memorandum of understanding between the Republic of Kenya and the Republic of Italy with respect to higher education, research, and innovation. We've been operating on a memorandum that was signed a long time ago, and it had come out of operation, and we thought it is important for us to have a new memorandum of understanding to allow us to be able to effect the number of programs and collaborations that we want to undertake between Italy and Kenya. And this will enable us achieve the goals of the 21st century between our two countries, which has had a relationship for the last 64 years. Before I continue, maybe I will invite my colleague, Minister for Education and Research from Italy, to make our brief remarks.
Thank you. Thank you so much, distinguished, Honorable Excellency, Mr. President of Kenya. Thank you, esteemed colleagues. Thank you for these 2 days of meetings, opportunities, and innovative ideas to make our relations even more strong and deep than what they are now. We had the privilege to be received by Mr. President, and we will have the privilege to receive him in Italy the 20th and the 21st of April to celebrate the 50th anniversary of our diplomatic relations. We would like to do more. We would like to go a step ahead. We would like to enforce, foster, to make even deeper our relations, not only in scientific terms, but through an ecosystemical cooperation that is going to involve universities, research entities, businesses, and communities. I would like to thank by heart my interlocutors of these days. You've been inspiring. You gave us strong, innovative ideas to develop together, to make our two communities and to make the world better through our collaboration, through research, through the work we will do together. The Memorandum of Understanding we are signing today is just the beginning. We will do more. We will implement the mobility of our students, researchers, technologists, professors, because we have to implement infrastructures, technological infrastructures, large research infrastructures, but the first infrastructures is human capital. And that's the goal, that's the treasure that we want to implement together. Thank you.
With your permission, Your Excellency, we'll now progress to the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding. And allow me to invite the signatories, and that is the Cabinet Secretary, Julius Migos Ogamba, CS for Education, together with Her Excellency Anna Maria Bernini, Minister of University and Research. Now, the Memorandum of Understanding, you may kindly take your seats, as I then request the legal officers who are going to oversee that to present the documents for your signatures. And as you do that, the Memorandum of Understanding on Higher Education, Training and Research between the Ministry of Education and the Republic of Kenya and the University of Research of the Italian Republic. Now, the objective of this Memorandum of Understanding is to further strengthen cooperation in the field of higher education, training and research between the parties through joint actions and programs aimed at supporting the mobility of researchers, faculty members, and students, and the realization of joint research projects, as well as the joint use of scientific and technological infrastructure. After they have signed the first copy, they will then exchange to ensure that the documents are now duly signed and ready for action. Again, this is to further strengthen cooperation in the field of higher education, training, and research between the two parties through a joint action and programs aimed at supporting the mobility of researchers, faculty members, and students, the realization of joint research projects, as well as joint use scientific technological infrastructure. Once both documents are signed, we will then request for a photo opportunity between the two ministers before we progress to the next part of the program. This is a Memorandum of Understanding on Higher Education, Training and Research between the Ministry of Education of the Republic of Kenya and the Ministry of University and Research of the Italian Republic. Once signed, we'll then request each of the ministers to stand up and hold their document for a photo opportunity. Then you may shake hands as you exchange. If you can do that again, please. Yes. This is why we are going digital, so soon we'll be signing these on iPads, and then you'll not have that happening. There you go. Wonderful. Then we'll request that you shake hands as you exchange. Wonderful. Thank you. You may place the documents on the table. You may leave them on the table as I hand over to the CS. As you take your seats kindly, and I'll hand over back to the CS to invite His Excellency for brief remarks. Thank you.
So, Your Excellency, it is now my humble honor to invite you to make your remarks, and thank you most sincerely for the support you've given us for this MOU. Thank you.
Please, let's take our seats. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this very important occasion. I want to welcome Minister Banini. Welcome to Nairobi. I'm sure colleagues have already done that, and let me join them and your delegation, and for taking time to visit our country and to consolidate the relationship that exists between Kenya and Italy, especially on the very important space around education, science, and research. I am very proud that this afternoon, again, we have found another opportunity to recommit ourselves to the partnership and the relationship between our two countries and to consolidate the tangible, practical gains that have informed the relationship between our two countries over time. We have a great Kenyan-Italian community in Kenya. We have Little Italy in Kenya, and hopefully we shall have Little Kenya in Italy someday. But to underscore your visit as an important milestone in our science, research, technical training, artificial intelligence ecosystem, your coming and your representation of your government here confirms to us the essence of the relationship and the friendship between Kenya and Italy. And the people and government of Kenya appreciate that we have built a solid and mutually beneficial relationship between our two countries. With the signing of this MOU, I am confident that we should be able now to do more on sharing knowledge and expertise around artificial intelligence. As I told you earlier, it is the position of Kenya that we will not be left behind this time in matters artificial intelligence, that we will participate, we will be co-creators of technology, governance, use, and benefits of artificial intelligence that is going to go a long way in making all the sectors of our economy, from education to science, to agriculture, to climate change, to health, the benefits that will be derived from artificial intelligence is something that Kenya will want to participate in. And it is the reason why I have established a State Department responsible for science, technology, innovation. And Professor Shaukat here is steering that State Department. I have confidence in his abilities. He's been a Vice Chancellor of our universities. He's been a professor. He's worked in many other places. And thank you very much, PS. So I look forward to escalating this relationship between Italy and Kenya to the next level. It is our very considered position that science, technology, innovation is going to play a greater role in how countries are going to go into the future. And it is the reason why we want to enhance financing going to research, science, and technology to 2% of our GDP. Because it is my very considered belief that no nation can grow beyond its ability to use knowledge. And knowledge is acquired, knowledge is created through research, new knowledge is brought to be, and we want to work with other actors, we want to work with friends, we want to work with partners. The collaboration between our universities and universities in Italy and others around the world gives us the potential to create new knowledge as we focus on providing solutions for the challenges that face humanity, whether it is in health, whether it is in transport and logistics, whether it is in science and what that can do, food security, climate change. These are areas that going into the future are going to dictate how we grow and how we progress and how prosperity is shared among its people and within societies. Let me also confirm that this MOU, I look forward to us working with Italy especially on our TVET space to equip some of our TVET institutions. We already are in discussion with some of your entities to see how 60 or 70 of our technical and vocational institutes can be equipped with modern equipment that will help our learners acquire skills and gain competences. We want to access new technologies, new ways of doing things, and I hope that we can fast track and create more momentum to make sure that we complete the exercise that is already ongoing on equipping our technical institutions around Kenya. I also look forward to expanding the scope of relationship between our universities. I know currently there is a relationship between Nairobi University, Masinde Muliro University, with the universities in Italy. We want to expand the scope to other universities in Kenya and other universities in Italy, again, so that we can enhance mobility of students, mobility of lecturers, professionals, professors, and create a much more homogeneous global pool of professionals that will help all our countries to move to the next level. I am happy that in our midst is the chairperson of the Matei Plan, and Kenya is firmly in the equation. This weekend, I hope to exchange ideas and have an expanded conversation with Prime Minister Meloni on the subjects that are important to both Italy and Kenya. We have Konza Technopolis that is a big part of the cooperation between our two countries. I'm happy that we have finally agreed on the way forward on the Itare Dam and the other two dams in Elgeyo Marakwet. I'm also happy that we have also concretized our position on the development around the Space Center in Malindi. And as we agreed, the road should be started without ceremony. And then we can do the ceremony after the road is built. And I will give instructions immediately for that to be undertaken, because we already have the contract, we have the resources, and therefore that program should roll out. And all the other good things that we are doing together. So this afternoon is a great afternoon for us. We appreciate the Minister's visit to Kenya. We appreciate the achievements that we have managed to achieve between our two countries. I look forward to my trip in April for a state visit to Italy to engage with friends. And we are working all round to make sure that that trip achieves the intended purposes for which we have set out. So friends, let me again welcome you to Kenya as many times as you can. I think this week also we had a visit by our Principal Secretary for Transport to discuss the Malindi Airport with colleagues in Italy, and we look forward to doing something around Malindi Airport together so that we can better enhance the tourism product that we have, and also to enhance the people-to-people engagement between our two countries. My very best wishes, Minister, as you undertake the assignment you have on behalf of your government, and my very best wishes as you go back home, and to all the things that you have agreed upon, that they will come to fruition. And my team in Kenya will ensure that everything that we have agreed on sees the light of day, and we make progress together in the best interests of the people of Kenya, the people of Italy, and humanity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I seek your indulgence for a quick photo opportunity, just official photos for this day. And let me invite the two ministers to start. Let's have the two ministers to be beside His Excellency.